welcome back, cloners. So nice to be back doing gameplays. Oh, and you might be able to hear the 4th of July fireworks in the background. So here's a game of Big Deck we played 2 years ago. Where does the time go? Josh is at the top of your screen, going first. He starts by landing Sarkhan the Planeswalker, and then yet another Planeswalker for me on my turn as a land, Vrasken the Unseen. Aethermage touches a land from June for his turn. Goblin Welder land from Josh on his turn 2, and then on my turn, Treasury Thrull as a land. June then lands Thraximundar. Now that is a card I will almost never land just because it's so good late game. Josh lands a monocolor producing land so that he can cast a turn 3 Animar, Soul of Elements, as the first spell of the game. He loves that creature, especially in Commander. In Big Deck, not so sure. I then play a turn 3 spell of my own with Kitchen Finks. Not too many Finkses in the kitchen, but I do gain 2 life. Then the turn 3 plays continue with June casting Rhystic Study. One of the most annoying cards ever, especially when people like Josh don't pay for the tax. He casts Somberwald Sage, giving June a card, leveling up his Animar, and then attacking June for 2. First Blood. I then attack Josh for not paying the tax, and then cast Crystal Ball, paying the tax. Scry effects only really work at instant speed in this format. The power enchantments from June don't stop when he casts Humility, neutering all creatures, although oddly making the Somberwald Sage stronger. Which Josh then uses to attack June for 3 next turn. Animar still has a +1 counter despite the Humility effect. He then casts Behemoth Sledge, paying the RS tax. I just land a Selesnya Charm and then pass without attacking. Instead of casting another power enchantment at some point, June instead lands Yawgmoth's Bargain. Not quite an I-win card, but close. June also then just passes. Josh lands Shield Red, Whispering One. June Lightning Bolts Josh's Animar. Josh equips the Sledge to his Sage, and then attacks me, but runs into my Fog. I then scry with my Scry Ball. I draw and cast Sorted Body and Mind, and equip it to my guy, paying the June tax, and attacking Josh, milling myself for 10 and getting a wolf. Now I know Sorted Body and Mind normally mills your opponent and not you, but remember we play in Big Deck that any mill spell mills you instead, just because then it would be strictly better for your opponent, because you can't mill them out. Hopefully. June casts Mystical Teachings to find an instant or flasher. He searches a pile and finds Ancient Grudge, adding it to hand. Not a bad choice with all these equipments on the field. Then on Josh's turn, he attacks me again for 3, gaining 3 life, and then casts Mind Rot at me, making me pitch 2 cards. Then on my draw step, I Miracle Bonfire of the Damned for 5, throwing that much damage at Josh and killing his creatures. I then attack June with both creatures, and he shoots my sword with his Ancient Grudge, taking 2 damage. Then on June's turn, he Corrosion Grips my Crystal Ball, and laughs because there was nothing I can do since it was split second. Wonder if the ball saw that coming. Josh casts Fierce Empath, not to find a creature, but to just have something he can equip to his Sledge, which is not too bad of a play at the moment, not while Humility is on the field. I attack June for 2 with my creatures and cast Shattergang Brothers. Then on June's turn, he casts Phyrexian Rebirth, destroying every other 1/1, and then getting a 1/1. Another creature from Josh, and an equip from his equipment. Just a pass for me on my turn. June lands a Karthus, Tyrant of Jund, because it would just be a 1/1 Tyrant of Jund, and then casts a Baneslayer Angel, which is a 1/1. Then on Josh's turn, he again attacks me for 3 and plays 2 creatures. Oh, and guess what their powers and toughnesses are? 1/1. June attacks me with 2 1/1s for 2. And then casts Rise of the Dark Realms to get 11 1/1s. Or 1/1/1/1 if you will. Then Josh Miracles Entreat the Angels to entreat 4 angels, and in addition to being angels, they're 1/1s. I again do nothing on my turn, because I don't have anything, and June casts Nature's Claim to blow up his own Humility, and then has more than enough creature guys to attack and kill everyone. Our left totals aren't very high, plus June has Vela the Nightclad that he took out in my graveyard, which gives everything Intimidate, so they can't be blocked by Josh's creatures. Although I think Josh's Sanctum Gargoyle could have blocked the Worm Coil engine that June was attacking with, but I guess we forgot. Not because of the color, but because of the fact that the Sanctum Gargoyles is an artifact, and that's how Intimidate works. So fun. Okay, so recap. June drew quite a few cards that game with his Rhystic Study, with Josh not paying for the tax. My swing with the Sword of Body and Mind put quite a few creatures into my yard for June to get back with the Rise of the Dark Realms. That was quite a nice play from June, keeping all the creatures on the board small with Humility, and then blowing it up once he had the dominant board state. Good job, June. Alright everyone, a nice quick game of Big Deck in the can. Hope you enjoyed, and stay cool, stay clone.